Neet-Pg 2025 exam is around. If you have all the resources available to you, you have all the Q banks available with you, but unable to study, that how should I crack? This video is for you.
If you are unable to stick to your self-study timetable for Neet-Pg 2025, this video is for you.
If you keep running from giving the test, this video is for you. Hi everyone. So Neet-Pg date for 2025 is announced June 15, 2025. There is an apprehension that the exam will happen in 2 shifts. We really do not know. We tried our level best, but as of now, government is not listening and they want it to be done in 2 shifts, right? I always believe that don't bother about uncontrollable and always bother about controllable, right? So what is in your control? Something that is in your control is you have more than 75 days left with you, and a lot can be changed in your preparation in these 75 days. So in this session, I have invited my dear friend and my student, Dr. Aman also, and we will try to create a structured schedule for all of you that if because of whatever reason, you could not utilize your time in the best possible way, what best you can do in the next 75 days to reach to the highest of your potential. Welcome, Aman.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me. And let us begin this session. And I would start by saying that you might have prepared from any platform. I'll openly name it, Marrow or DBMCI or Bhatia or your DAMS or eGurukul.
Prep Ladder, Cerebellum.
Any platform, doesn't matter. This video is a platform independent video. What we want to tell first is that, first and foremost thing is that you need to do revision of whatever you have read earlier. And for revision, you would require to do self-study. Now, self-study is the thing which is going to take you to your dream branch in your dream medical college. However, self-study is not sufficient apart from if you don't have the discipline. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. So I believe that in the last 2.5 months of preparation, these are the areas that one should focus upon. Whether you have done a good homework in the past or whether you have not done a good homework in the past, at this stage, re-revision or repetition of whatever that you have read is the primary key. If you have already created your notes, reading those notes in a disciplined environment with simultaneously testing yourself is the biggest key. Please remember, knowledge enhancement and knowledge testing should go together. So I believe that these are the 2 very, very important pillars at this stage. An extreme level of discipline, right? What I say is that whatever has gone is past. Don't compromise your future because of a bad past, right? So you were not disciplined in the past. You have to make sure that next 2.5 months are the most disciplined time for your month. So what is needed for discipline?
So we have 3 pillars for discipline. One is the right kind of mentorship. Second is the right timetable. And 3 is actually testing yourself that if your preparation is going in the right direction. Now for mentorship, I would say that I had a call with sir 4 months before my PG exam, and he was the one who told me that, Aman, just start studying and give your 100% and you will definitely achieve a top 2,000 to 3,000 rank. And I can say this on record for sure that Dr. Rajat has been the best mentor and has been the consistent source of motivation for me, and a big reason I was able to crack my PG examination. And when I published this video that how I was able to crack my PG exam, there were many comments like that, as you have shared the importance of mentor in your success, Dr. Rajat Jain. As being a student from a private medical college, I also want to crack PG examination, and we have motivated a lot of people for the PG examination. There's another request that, hello sir, can you be my Dr. Rajat Jain? And sir, I did watch a video in which you said that Dr. Rajat was your mentor. So nothing better than sir mentoring you for your PG examination. So if sir can mentor you for your PG examination, he has mentored thousands, or I would say lakhs of students from 2008. So that can nothing better than that. Now, second,
Aman, I want to mention here, एक बहुत पुरानी saying है कि गुरु तो बन जाएंगे बट शिष्य भी तुम्हारे जैसा होना चाहिए. Yeah, so I mean, yes, a right guidance is definitely a pillar towards the success, because in today's time there is lot of sources for distraction that we have. I will say the knowledge in this time is available at a click of a button, right? But a right kind of guidance from the people who have produced the result in the past, telling them what to do, and much more important, what not to do, is the biggest key to success, right? But is just guiding something is important? No. Ultimately, the final ball lies in your court, and that is whatever that has been told to you, stick to them. And the second component is a timetable. So in this video, we will try to tell you a standard timetable that you can follow for the next 75 days for doing at least 2 set of revision along with solving questions, right? So this timetable will start from 1st of April and it will go up to 15th of June with INI-CT also being coming, but predominant aim will be targeting the Neet-Pg exam with 2 set of revision. So if you are the one who are appearing for the Neet-Pg 2025 exam and wanted to give your best, this video is for you.
Yeah. So what I have done is that I have divided slot number 1 from 1st April to 9th May. And after that, last 7 days revision before your INI-CT exam. This is just to prepare you for how you have to revise in the last 7 days before your actual Neet-Pg exam. And similarly, after you have to take INI-CT as a GT, and after that you have to do your last set of revision, which is slot 2, and 7 days volatile topics revision just before the Neet-Pg exam.
So basically, for the first reading now, so though a lot of you have already done first reading, first revision, so I'm telling that those who are starting another set of revision from 1st of April, you are getting 40 days, approximately 40 days to do one revision, with one more quick revision for the 7 days before the INI-CT exam. And after INI-CT exam, you are getting 20 days to do another set of revision, and then another 7 days to do a quick revision. That is how this timetable has been prepared for you.
Now, I would say that one of the reason because I was able to score not just a top 5000 rank but a top 500 rank because of a reason that I had a knack for solving MCQs, but at the same time I had a very good timetable prepared with me. Now, what I used to do in the timetable, so let's say I had allotted 3 days to OBG. 4th day, I will not pick up OBG, irrespective of if I am able to complete maybe 70%, 50% or 100% of that subject. What I used to do, every 7th day, I used to keep it as a re-revision day, in which I used to revise all that I had read in the past 6 days. And 8th day was an unstructured day, which I used to keep for the leftover topics, because as humans we are imperfect people and we have to plan for our imperfections. So I have created this schedule for auto fast track Neet-Pg 2025 mentorship and testing batch in line with my own preparation timetable. And what I have incorporated is that that your important tests and GTs like National INI-CT Mock 2025 or Grand Test on Marrow, I have already highlighted and make them bold, and I have incorporated this re-revision and unstructured thing. The second important thing which I have done is that the subjects which are more conceptual and you can retain them longer, such as OBG, medicine, surgery, pediatrics, I have kept them in the initial part of the timetable. And towards the end of the timetable, what I have kept is subjects like path, anatomy, pharma, microbiology, which you tend to forget and which are volatile, so that on the day of the exam you have read these ratta wale subjects a much little earlier, and you have these in your mind.
Yeah. So a very important point that has been created in this schedule, we will tell you that how to get this schedule in a second. But if you see this, that the schedule has been divided, like you can see that the 3 days has been given to the OBG, and along with that the topics have also been suggested, that what are the topics that you should utilize into this. Now, why it is important to do that? Because you should know that what you are supposed to do in the day. Because till the time you do not have a reason, like go back and think about that your life, and you do not have a work to do, at what time you get up in the morning, versus if you have a work to do, at what time you get up in the morning. Those days when you have to go to college, when you have to go to work, at what time you get up, and if you're not supposed to go to college or to your work, then at what time you get up. So it is extremely important to have that discipline, to have that schedule. A lot of people can create it on their own, but a lot of them need an external help. But as Aman has mentioned, that the rule, if you're following this schedule because it's your exam, is you have to make sure that if you have given 3 days to the OBG, within the 3 days you are finishing the OBG. Even if you're not able to do 100%, you will be moving to the next subject. And not just this, the topics that have been given, you will be writing a test related to those particular topic on the same day. So effectively, this is 40 days, not 40 days to do topics or just the theoretical reading, but you will be also tested. And how you will be tested? You will be tested in a disciplined environment.
Now, what I believe is that you already had all the resources to study for your PG examination, be it the platforms or be it the YouTube videos and study lectures. However, you never did it because the thing which you require is a proper schedule. And for a test, you can generate any custom test whenever you want. But were you generating it? The question is this. So what we have done is that
after generating it, were you doing it?
Yes, yes, completing it. So what we have done is we have kept time bounded tests. So these tests will be conducted on Marrow platform, and we are not making each and every question. We are selecting the questions.
So there is a reason. I mean, there is no point making more questions for you, right? And when I am saying that we are doing it as on this, that doesn't mean that we are specifically telling you to do from this particular platform. I believe that most important aspect is to do questions, right? And most important aspect is to do questions in a time bound manner. You can do it from wherever you want, right? Now, because in spite of my proud association with DBMCI for almost 2 decades now, a lot of students in the last few years have told us that they are solving Marrow QBank, and that is why we have requested Marrow to incorporate their QBank in our courses also in the future students, because that is the most common QBank that is being done by the most of the students, right? But that is not to undermine any other QBank in any form. Do not come into a FOMO that if you are not doing it. What matters is that you are doing questions, but ultimately we have to select one area, and that is a reason that has been selected. For theory, you have an option of selecting your resource in whichever way that you want it.
Right. And after studying it for a particular day, every 7 p.m. you will be having that test for 45 minutes in which we'll be having 40 questions, and you have to attempt this test, and I will be selecting the questions. I will be selecting all those most highly expected questions for Neet-Pg. Most important topics I'll be selecting, the previous year topics. I'll be covering each and every topic in every test approximately, and I have been creating these tests, and the review has been quite nice. For example, this was one student who gave PSM test, and today medicine one loved every question. The question selection is top notch, and it is an eye opener. Please keep doing it till Neet-Pg. Or there was another student, I received this message yesterday, questions based on past papers, and it's a game changer for me. The sense of direction it has given me is and the daily motivation it has given me is truly immense. Thank you once again for everything. So 7 p.m. this test will be starting, and 7:45 this test will end. There will be no chance to re-attempt the test after 7:45.
You can only do it between 7 p.m. If you will start at 7 p.m., this will end dot at 7:45. For example, if you start the test at 7:30, it will end at 7:45. So that means you have to write it at 7 p.m. if you want to get entire 45 minutes. But second important point is you can review this test only if you have attempted the test. If you have not attempted the test, you will not be able to review this particular test. These questions will be cherry picked depending on the importance and the priority of the questions for the future exams. So they are more of FAT, which we all call as a frequently asked topic, which is another synonym of previous year topics only, or a previous year questions. So major focus will be the one that are more likely to be asked in the future exam in this scenario.
Now, what I consider is that, let's say you were till now giving 1 GT per week, that would be 180 to 200 questions. However, if you're solving these set of 40 questions every day for 7 days, that itself is 250, 300 questions. And apart from that, we have already incorporated all the GTs, important GTs schedule also with you, so that this can be the best thing for you to revise what you have read and actually test it. So let's say on a morning you read OBG, the topics mentioned on, let's say, 1st April. Evening you give this test and identify your week topics after reviewing these tests, and rest of the day after 8:30, after having your dinner, you can revise these week topics, and then you are done with that subject or done with that topics for that day. And next day you move on to the next subject or the next topic according to this timetable. So that is what you need to do.
So this schedule is extremely important for you, that if you're a student who has all the resources available with you, you have taken up all the apps, you have taken up all the courses, but you're unable to study, then this is definitely for you, right? In order to bring it more, we have given it in a structure, right? You all are aware about auto mentorship programs. A special plan has been launched to you, and that is a Fastrack Neet-Pg mentorship and testing course, right? Why I'm giving it a name of a course is not that I want to take some money from you. It is to make you slightly more accountable for it, and myself also to be accountable for it, so that daily basis you are getting the test in the evening at a specific time, right? So in the morning you can join us on our structured mentorship program by me and Dr. Praveen at 8:45 to 9. That why it is important for you to utilize your day to day, right? With sometimes some theoretical stuff, sometime to guide you about what is happening and any new updates and all these things. And in the evening you will get a code, a customized code on the basis of the topics which have been given in this particular schedule in the app. Once again, I am repeating it, that these courses are not to provide you any content, right? We are not providing you any flashcards, or we are not providing you any our own test. We are only telling you to utilize your own resources. Whatever resource that you have, to utilize your own resources. We are only telling you that the biggest thing is time. The most precious thing right now is time, so spend it judiciously. If you do not know how to do it, let us know. We will try that how you can utilize your time more judiciously.
So I believe this course will provide a dual time point mentorship for you, in which in the morning 8:45 to 9 a.m. the sessions will be by Dr. Rajat sir and Dr. Praveen sir, in which he will be mentoring you. In the evening 7 p.m. to 7:45 you give a test, review it. So it is something that you have a proper schedule. This course is to provide you that proper schedule that you require to crack your PG examination. You have to download this app, and then you can go to the courses section, and once you enroll, you can go to the chat section. From this chat section, you will be added to a Auto Fastrack Neet-Pg 2025 mentorship and testing course. There will be a group, and on this group, the message for the exclusive link for Zoom and the exclusive link for this test will be provided and shared every day.
Yeah. One more point, that if you're already an auto mentorship student for the Neet-Pg 2025 batch, you need not to subscribe to this particular course. You will automatically get an access of all these codes to you, right? So if only you are not a part of auto mentorship programs till now, only then you have to subscribe to.
So what you have to now do, self-study plus discipline. What this course is to give you is the discipline part of your your ability to crack the PG examination. Mentorship by Dr. Rajat sir and Praveen sir. Timetable I've already provided, and the testing of the topics which you will be reading will be done by the questions I have personally selected, and that is what will encompass this entire journey for your PG preparation.
Guys, the rule is simple. There is a schedule for you. This has been already provided to you. There is a Telegram channel link which has been exclusively made by Aman. You can subscribe to that particular channel. The timetable will also be shared into that particular channel along with the auto Telegram groups. You can study on your own. That is the best thing that can happen, right? Ultimately, what matters is that you should be able to study. If you can study on your own, best. If you need an external help, do let us know. If we can help you out in any form, we will try our level best so that you are able to reach to the highest of your potential on the day of exam. Take care, guys.
All the links you will find in the description. We wish you all the very best and hope you can actually achieve your dream branch in your dream medical college.
All the best.
Thank you.